What's going on, family? You are tuned in to Real Ass Real Radio 104.1, your nightcap of comedy. My name is Ken Miller in the big chair today. Man, McGill is out today. James John is off today. But I'm joined in virtual studio with my comedy brother from With the Side of Chaos podcast and the law offices of Aaron Morris. Y'all put your hands together for my dog, Mr. Patricio.
What up, Ken? How you doing today, man?
I'm good, man. It's good to see you last night. We kicked it, went to open mic last night.
But
Fun times.
before you even
Fun
move
times.
forward, before you even move forward, the text message I got from you was I don't know if it was like come hang out with me or was it a cry for help?
No, it was a come hang out because I invited. So after the comedy, usually if you guys, I go somewhere and smoke a cigar. Cigars are my thing. So I usually go to Corona. There's a game on. I'm gonna go watch the game at Corona. That's usually
hmm
what I do. So I got there, and Chris Alexander, another local comic, was supposed to come hang, and he didn't. So I was just sitting at the bar by myself, looking stupid. And it was closing in like 45 minutes. I said, well, I don't want to look dumb. I said, y'all bring y'all ass over here and hang out with me.
I left my tab open. I grabbed my friends. I'm like, Ken needs us. We gotta go. And we were hanging out with one of the listeners. Shout out to Clay. He comes out to all the events. He comes out to my trivia and bingo every now and then. But as we're walking out, and I saw your text message. Like I was like, you know what? Let's just move this party elsewhere. And the whole time, like Daniel Martinez, a local comic, was like, "What's going on? Is everything okay?" And my friend Paulette, who was with us, she's like, "Do we need to fight somebody?" I'm like, "No, no, no. We just gotta go. We just gotta go." And I'm just playing a fool with them, trying to see how crazy they're gonna get because they honest to God thought that like you were in trouble or we needed to come save you.
Nah, man, I just needed somebody to hang out with. But the funny thing, y'all, when they got there, we kicked it for like 10 minutes, and then I said, all right, I'm going home. And then I left y'all there.
For real.
I left y'all there because I have a new 2 drink maximum is my new drinking thing. So once I get 2 drinks, I gotta go home.
Oh damn, no,
I'm not allowed to drink like I used to because I be getting drunk, and then getting in the car, and I can't do that.
but no,
So
you are a respectful man. You were like the moment your phone went off, like I gotta go. I
yep,
gotta
gotta
go. I
go.
gotta go.
Time for you to take my butt home. And got home and watched my Lakers win to go up 3-1. So it was a good night. And shout out to everybody who was at open mic last night at the other bar. We had a good time. But before we get going, brother, we got to shout out sponsors, man. Sponsors, we appreciate you guys so much for being there. And as soon as I find it, and here we go. First of all, shout out to Todd Bogues, the Ridiculous Comedy and Magic Show every Thursday night in Daytona at the Shores Resort. Inspire 7 p.m. Only $15. Hosted by your 2018 Florida Magician of the Year, Todd Bogues. For more information, visit toddbogejokes.com. And also our other one of my comedy brothers, Miracles Kitchen, located in the Oviedo's Farmer Market every first and third Saturday. They're open from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. Also, Maitland's Farmer Market every Sunday, 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Physical location, Castleberry, coming soon. If you want that Southern home style cooking, visit miracleskitchen.com, man.
I'm excited about that physical location because I had weeks ago, and Castleberry is right up the road for me. So the fact that it's gonna be so near to me, I think I'm gonna find a new chill spot.
That's good, man. Good, good. So we were talking off air, man, trying to figure out what we was gonna run our mouth off about, man. And Patricio told me something crazy, man. He about to do something this weekend that I ain't done since I got out the military. Let me tell you something, bro. If y'all don't know, Patricio is this weekend, right?
Yeah.
Patricio is going to run a 5K this weekend. I ain't ran 5K since 1999.
Oh
I
my
just
god.
want you to know that. I had in the military, I ain't had no choice. It was because that was the rules. You got to go run. Ken Miller don't run. I ain't running nowhere, man. So talk to him, man. You got what's the 5K you got going on this weekend?
So I'm going down to Kissimmee for the bubble run. And what that is basically what it entails. I love how in this day and age they're incorporating more and more themes into these 5Ks. You'll have your margarita run, you'll have your color run. The color run is actually one of my favorites because it's basically people just throwing different colors of chalk of colored dust at you, and you get all rainbow fied, all dusty, and like it's actually a pretty fun experience. But the bubble run is that they have these checkpoints throughout the 5K where it's just nothing but bubbles. So you're basically getting washed every time you're going through these things.
Oh, like
And
bubbles. like
Yeah.
blowing bubbles. Okay, because I'm like, what is this bubble? I needed to know what the bubble thing is. So
And no, it was actually part of my New Year's resolution that I was going to do 5Ks this year. And the next one I got coming up is in June at Raymond James Stadium, where they basically taken the entire stadium and turned it into a 5K obstacle course. So you're going from the outside in, you're going up and down the stands onto the field, and that I'm actually looking forward to that one. That's going to be next month.
man, I told I think it was Kaufman. Kaufman runs like a Disney 5K. And I was like, dude, I love it. I would do it with you, man. He was like, yeah, it's like 3 or 4 in the morning. And he kept questioning. He's like, yeah, you're not getting up that early. I said, dude, I was a soldier. Like I 4 o'clock. I'm usually up anyway at 4 o'clock in the morning because I have insomnia. And
Yeah.
I was like, man, I run that 5K. And then as it got closer, I just stopped answering his calls.
That is the downside of a majority of these 5Ks. They do start extremely early, but that Disney one ain't no joke because you're running through Disney property at early hours in the morning. And not only that, the medals that they give for these 5Ks are insane. Like they have a huge fan base, but it's so expensive.
How much is it to run the 5K?
Well, the
Like the
five
one you about to do, how much is bubbles?
Oh, so the bubble run, the one that I'm doing, it was I think $22 to sign up. You get the T-shirt, you get the medal, and you get the experience.
Mhm.
When you do a Disney 5K, depend or a 10K or the marathon, that you're spending minimum like 150 $200
Just to
to
run.
just to run. And I'm like, yo, whoever came up with the concept of like we're gonna have people pay us so they can run, and then we just give them a little tinker medal at the end of it was genius because
Yeah.
like I have friends who are religious on 5Ks who go on a constant. I'm like,
Bro, I got a friend of mine too, man. Her name's Rebecca. Like she does 5Ks, triathlons,
hmm
bikes, swimming. What's the Iron Man? Like they do. Man, bro, look here, man. I I do it for the medal. I do it because I'm like, yo, I got a shiny medal at the end. I like medals. But man, Ken Miller ain't ran in a minute, bro. I don't even know. And plus, you know me, I'm prone to break something.
oh
Every
yeah.
time I came back, every time I came back to play basketball, I tore something. I done tore both Achilles, broke my patella bone, I broke my hand. I was like, bro, maybe God telling me, man, I don't need to work out.
No, I'm 37 years old. I'm constantly going to the gym and I'm trying to keep myself in shape. I run a mile in 9:15 right now. And that's pretty good for my size.
Yeah,
I would say. But the people that be doing this like on a constant, like almost every other week, I have a friend of mine. Shout out to my friend Kadisha. Like she has like a room filled with all these medals from all these runs that she does that she's done over the years, and she continues to pursue it more and more and more. I'm like, you're gonna have a room just filled with
that's
these
dope.
5K medals now.
Yeah, when I was in the military, we ran 2 miles. My fastest 2 miles was 12 minutes and 45 seconds.
Damn.
12:45. This is in shape, Ken. This is in
Yeah.
shape. Yeah, this is back when I was in shape. 12:45. Because you have to do, it depends on your age. You have to get 60, I think 60% passing in each one. So
hmm
42 push-ups for me. It was God, I can't remember how many sit-ups. I'm gonna just say maybe 42 push-ups, a certain amount of sit-ups, and you had to run a mile, 2 miles in a certain time. And I couldn't do push-ups. So once I hit 42, I got up. My drill site used to call me bare minimum. But I could do like in 2 minutes, I could do 150 sit-ups and run the mile. My best was like 12:45 in a 2 miler. And the worst I probably ever ran was about 15 minutes
Oh damn.
in 2 miles. But it was always between 12 and 15. It depended on the night I had before. If I had a good night before, I was rested. Then I knew I was gonna run good. But it was one of them nights where we decided to go clubbing. And they was like, yo, PT test today. He like, bro. And I'm just running. And all you see is the Hennessy just coming out my body.
And that's actually a main reason why I continue to to work out. Ken, we were out late last night, and you know me, my ass was out way later by the time
Yeah,
you
yeah.
was in bed, and I have fun. I go to festivals, I go to concerts, I go to events all the time. And there are times like my friends will always say to me, like, how the hell do you do it? How are you still alive after last night? Like, I keep myself in shape. I constantly work out because I like this lifestyle. I like doing what I'm doing. And like there are some 23, 24 year olds who cannot keep up with what I do at my age.
Man, not me. The crazy thing is, bro, I'm a member of a gym and I ain't never even been to it.
Which gym you
I've
go
been
to?
paying for the EOS. I've been paying for this gym membership for a year and a half. Ain't set foot in that place but one time. Just wasted money, bro.
Now you
Just
got.
wasted money, dog.
Do you feel like you work out better by yourself or when you have a partner?
I don't know because I don't work out. I couldn't tell you. I can't say like, yo, I'll be good by myself or I'll be great, but I don't know. I don't work out. You know what I'm
Well,
saying? Which is funny because people will see me, be like, yo, you look good. Like you look like you lost weight, which I have, but I lost weight not because of working out. I lost weight because of I ain't got two jobs anymore. I can't eat good like I used to. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. When I had two jobs, I was eating good. Now I'm like, man, I can't eat but once a day on this comedy money.
no, well, I'll challenge you, Ken. Within this month of May, you and me, let's do the gym one day and talk about our experience about how that goes.
All right, man. But if I die, you better bring me back to life. Cause I'll be the one being in the gym working out and chest get tight. My
Oh,
body be
that's
like,
right.
hey,
That-
dog, what you doing, bro? Well, body be like, bro, we don't do this. Are you running? Somebody after us? What are you doing? Get off that treadmill. Why
Because
you picking up that weight, bro?
I got to start training. I got to start training James in a few months for EDC to make sure he's ready to go with everything I'm
Yeah.
going to put him through that one day, that one night, I should say.
That's the crazy thing about that is EDC is so taxing that you got to go to the gym. Yeah, and ain't a rap concert out there that I say, man, let me run this 5K before I go see the Up and Smoke tour. Just so I'm ready. Just so I'm ready.
Well, that's the thing. The difference between your shows and my shows, like your shows are just chill. Everyone's vibing, having their drink, smooth dancing. Because like whether it's an R&B concert or a hip hop concert, yeah, you wild out for a bit, but it's when you go to my shows, it's like 4 or 5 different stages, and it's like the bass is like shaking your bones and keeping you going for like 5, 7 hours at a time.
Which I agree with you on it because man, we went to see Wu-Tang.
Mm,
Me, James Kaufman, and Miguel. Miguel was backstage though, because he knows people.
yeah,
Bro, we stood up for 2 hours and 45 minutes. And when I tell you my legs were shake, bro, I had muscle failure. Like I just did leg day. Like to the point when they finally got towards the end of the concert, I just sat down.
yeah.
I was like, yeah, man. I like, if I ruled the world, go ahead, Nas, because I ain't getting back up. I said, well, if I get up, it's because we walking the hell up out of here. So I can agree, man. I get it. The working out before a concert,
hmm
because yeah, it's especially as you get older, that's standing up for a long period of time and rapping with every song and dancing with every song. You like, man, I need an intermission.
and I be meeting people at festivals that like are in their late, in their 60s, and they're still going hard. And it's
Well, they
because it keeps them mentally young and alive, and that's why they continue doing it.
Well, they better than me because Ken Miller ain't going to the gym and Ken Miller ain't running no 5Ks. And with that being said, we actually got to take an intermission. We'll be right back. Real Labs, Real Radio 104.1. Labs, Real Radio 104.1, your nightcap of comedy. My name is Ken Miller in the big chair tonight. Guys, do me a favor. Go out to Instagram, follow, Facebook, follow, Twitter, follow. Go to YouTube, subscribe to our page so you can see these beautiful ass faces. And if you miss any of our shows, you can go to iHeart, search Real Labs, and you can see listen to all of our shows in podcast format. Shout out to our sponsors, Togbo, the Ridiculous Comedy and Magic Show every Thursday in Daytona, 7 o'clock. Daytona Shores Resort, $15. And also Miracles Kitchen. You can catch him at the Oviedo Farmer Market the first and third Saturday, and Maitland's Farmer Market every Sunday, 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. And he's got a kitchen he's about to open soon in Castleberry, man. We were just talking about in the break before we went to the break. We were talking about 5Ks and how Ken Miller old and the Ken Miller ain't running no five. Because sometimes you get to a point you don't need to be doing stuff.
Yeah,
And I don't know if any of you guys follow me on Instagram. I posted the video of Genuine jumping off stage and losing balance and falling into the pit. I tell people he fell into the Mario tunnel, bro.
yo, that
He fell
like
into a Mario tube.
he just disappeared. He
Look,
completely disappeared on that fall.
bro, Genuine doing too much on tour. Look, hey man, when you get to Genuine got to be 50. I'm 46, so Genuine got to be 50 years old, at least in his 50s. Just stand there. You ain't got to do all this moving. You ain't got to do all this dancing. Stand your ass center stage, microphone, and get because he can sing. The brother can sing. You don't need to do the Genuine stop, bruh. Let me tell you something. You get to a certain age, you got to sit your ass down. I'm telling you, same thing happened to me. I jumped off that ladder. I was cleaning the gutters, jumped off the ladder, just on like the second step of the ladder. It wasn't even that high, bro. Man, I hit
That's
that
like what,
ground.
like 2-3 feet?
Yeah, what, like 2 feet, 3 feet. Bro, hit that ground. My knees was like, hey, them knees, man, them knees was like, nah, dog, we don't do that, bro. And I just fell back. I just laid there looking up at the stars, like, man, I gotta get some kid to come do this. I don't need to be on this ladder, bro.
But no, you absolutely right. I remember going to see Keith Sweat last year, and what you just said right there about slowing it down and still doing the music. Keith Sweat has it just like that. He'll just swivel his hips back
Yeah,
and forth throughout the entire song and like not
yeah.
even do a damn thing.
Not and ain't moving nowhere.
Not
You
a
can't
damn.
keep moving. You can't move across that stage like you used to. How old is Genuine? Look that up, bro.
I'm gonna
Like,
look that up right now.
you
Genuine.
got you can't. He got to be in his 50, man. Stand your ass still. You can't be jumping and dancing and stuff when you in that age. What is it?
Here we go. Singer Genuine is how old do you think?
I'm
I
gonna
think
say I'm gonna say like 52, 53 years old.
right on the money, 52.
Yeah, man, sit your 52-year-old ass down. Them knees, you can't do that no more. Dude, I was at the improv. Improv got 3 steps. Man, I introduced, I think it was James, and then I jumped off the steps. Man, when I landed, man, that shock that went up my back. I, said, I said, I'm walking up the steps from now on. Yeah, man. Hey, look, and I'm not being ageist. I know some older people listen, like, I can do what I want. No, your old ass can't.
Hey,
Sit your old ass down.
a 98-year-old man just did the Iron Man marathon a few weeks ago.
Man, why?
I don't know.
Why? You 98. You should be at the crib somewhere just sitting watching Matlock like I do.
Well,
That's all I do. Matlock, Forensic Files, Unsolved Missions. Do old stuff. Stop doing young people stuff, bro.
and no, that's what I admire about people who still keep on doing this kind of stuff in their later age, because it puts a mindset, a new mindset on getting older. There are people who are scared. Like I have friends right now who are dreading turning 30. Can you hear?
30 ain't old.
30 is not old, okay?
30 ain't old at all.
I have
30 ain't old.
I have a friend of mine right now. She's about to turn 40. And I get it, the 40s, the big 40 and all that, but it's like you have to embrace it because like it's inevitable.
Yeah, I always laugh at comedians who's like, yeah, getting older, man, just turned 33. Bruh, if you don't set your ass up, I just getting older, just turned 33. What? No, man. Now, dog, I tell people all the time, I'm 46, right?
hmm
I'm divorced, remarried, 2.5 kids, my credit bad, and I'm black. I am 98 years old in black years, bro. Now, they got dog years. I am 98 years old in black years. I ain't running. I'm 98. I'm not running no damn Iron Man, bro. Because what's Iron Man? You got to run, swim.
You got to do all these
Run.
obstacle
It's like you
courses.
running, swimming. You got to swim in the ocean, swim in lava.
hmm
Then you gotta go. Then you gotta go to
You got to
some
fight the
steak.
dragon.
You gotta fight a dragon. Then you gotta go to Outback Steakhouse and eat a 96-ounce porterhouse. Then you get done with that. You gotta go to the hot dog eating contest and eat all them hot dogs to beat Kobayashi. Then you gotta fight traffic in I-4 for 2.5 hours just to make it to Tampa. to get your medal, and then when you get there, you got to fight King Cooper to get. Ain't that what Iron Man is?
You
Give or take some events. I
you
could be
nailed it right on the
exaggerating.
head. But you mentioned something that I've always wanted to do. Ken, have you ever done a food eating challenge?
Now we've been challenged. A shout out to our podcast brother and Nadu wanted to challenge us in the wing eating contest. We just haven't had a chance to do it. No, man, because I don't want to waste no food. Like I feel like an eating contest is just a waste of food, bro. Like first of all, the hot dog eating contest is the most disgusting thing on the planet. You
I've
dip the hot dog in the water. Now you got this soggy. Oh, just thinking about. They did a 30 for. You ever watch ESPN 30 for 30?
yes. I know which one you're
That's the
talking about.
only 30 for 30s I cannot watch. It's so gross to me.
I've done a few hot dog eating contests because I could devour a hot dog no problem, and I know the jokes are coming from Miguel and Ken at one point or another,
I'm over
but
there deep throating.
that the whole dip in the hot dog in the water, I always thought like, yo, how does that help out? Yo, it totally does, Ken. It totally does. If you're trying to scarf down a hot dog in a contest like that, the best thing is to get that
So you just like drinking the bun?
because
It's like,
it condenses or like it shrinks the bread somehow, makes it really soft
uh,
and
I,
easier to swallow.
not to be gross, but what your poop look like the next day? You dropping hot dogs? Like what is going? Like I don't. Uh,
The-
I've never. Yeah. We have been challenged. I'd do a wing eating contest, but I
Mhm.
know I'm gonna lose because I've ordered 10 wings and I always eat 7. And it'd be 3 left for it'd be 3 left. I'm heating up the next day. Like I'll
Mhm.
probably get the 7 wings, but like, yeah, man, I'm done.
Oh no,
I'm done.
my
I just got into the contest for free wings, bro.
we I grew up poor. There is no way I'm leaving any food on my plate. Always clear my plate. And I kind of have that mentality where like if I see someone that like just like right there, if you and I were out right now at Outback and we're eating chicken wings or wherever, and you're like, I'm done with this, you're telling the server to throw it away. I'm like, no, give it to me.
Oh, now I ain't throwing nothing away. I take everything to go.
Okay,
I
okay.
yeah, it could be a half-eaten baked potato. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
man, I'm taking it.
Yep.
I take everything to go. I don't leave nothing at but yeah, man, let me see. I would probably do wings because I like wings.
Mm-hmm.
I do pasta eating contests. I love pasta. My wife makes fun of me because my wife be like, "You hungry?" I say, "Yeah, I'm just gonna make some pasta." Because
Well,
pasta is like a poor man's meal. Like I'm just gonna eat
it
some
is.
pasta. So I
Yeah.
could probably do pasta. But dang, what else, man?
Like, would you do
Uh,
like a steak challenge kind of thing, or
yeah,
like
I
a
do it, but I know
burger?
I ain't gonna eat no whole 96. What are they be like 96 ounces, bro? Like that's a lot of meat, dog.
Yeah, I got invited to do a challenge over at Teak Neighborhood Grill over in Metro West. We done a podcast with the side of chaos at a podcast over there. Shout out to my co-host Alex. Give me one sec. Coming in.
Patricio just took a second on a live show, y'all. And it's just me now. He don't understand that we recording, and this dude just took a break, yo. But anyway, I gotta keep talking because I can't do no dead air. But for you guys listening, like what would be your if you had to do an eating contest? Like what would you do? So for me, definitely wings. I could do pasta. Um, I probably could do burgers, but I know I probably want to get to about 2 or 3 burgers. I do something simple though. I'll do like a chip eating concert. Who can eat the most chips? I can do that. But man, let me tell you something, dog. Ain't no way in hell I'm doing a hot dog eating contest. I love hot dogs, but I don't see how people can eat 65 to 70 hot dogs in one sitting. It's disgusting, bro. Dipping it in that water and then the bun all soggy. You ever had soggy bread? Soggy bread is terrible, bro. I don't like my bread. Like if I get a sub and a sub been sitting in the fridge and that lettuce and tomato makes the bread soft, I'm done with it. I'm like, yeah, I ain't eating it no, or I'm peeling off the pieces of the bread because I can't eat a soggy sub. So if you're listening, I'm just curious to know if you were in a food eating contest, what food eating contest would you be in? So you listen to the show, man. Just comment once I upload. the YouTube videos in the comments section. And I'm still sitting here just talking to myself because Patricio is at work and decided he was just gonna take a call at work and have me sitting here alone. See, this is why I need James Miguel right now, because it's just Ken Miller. I'm just running my mouth right now. So I'll tell y'all a little bit about me since it's just me right now running my mouth by myself because I got like 3 minutes to burn. So I'm Ken Miller. I'm originally from Greensboro, North Carolina, born and raised, graduated from Grimsville High School, B, and I always did gangster stuff as a kid. Anybody that know me know I'm a thug, bro. I've been gangster for a long time. People think because I wear glasses, y'all don't think I won't pop out, but I will because I'm that of much of a thug. But I had to change my thug ways and go to the military and serve this country, yo. And people always ask me, Ken, why did you go to the military? Was it to fight for our freedoms? No, I wasn't fighting for your freedoms. I joined the military for college money. And guess what? Didn't even use that college money because I didn't have to because I was just already that damn smart, right? So didn't go to college. So I played basketball in the military. I was so good at basketball that I got drafted by the Los Angeles Lakers in the early 2000s, yo. I got 4 championships. Y'all don't know that. Y'all didn't know that because I was so quick on the court. TV couldn't even see me, yo. 4 championships, yo. I was better than Kobe. I used to kill Kobe in practice, man. So I got done with that and I was finished with the NBA. And I said, what else I'm gonna do in my life? I'm moving to Orlando. So I did. I moved to Orlando, started working at a place called Nextel. I don't know if you guys remember Nextel. That was the chirp phone. So yeah, I moved that work for Nextel, got too good at that job, and then Sprint and then T-Mobile bought it out. So I decided I ain't working here no more. Guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do comedy. So I started doing comedy. Guess what? Best comic in the world right now. Nobody better than me, son. You wish you was, but you not. You know what I'm saying? I'm just that good.
I'm just that good too.
Now Patricio back, and we got him. Hey, bro, I just been running my mouth for
I
two and a
bet.
half minutes. I really been running my mouth. So Patricio, we got a minute before we go to break. All right, so what you eating? What contest you eating?
So they're challenging me for a burger challenge. It's 25 slices of bacon, 18 slices of different kind of cheeses. It's I think 3 or 4 like big Angus beef patties, and I have to finish all the sides, which include fries and onion
Yeah,
rings.
yeah.
And I'm gonna do it. And I was kind of like thinking like, yo, can I invite the podcast, or I do a radio show as well. They're like, whoever you want to, we'll make an event out of it, kind of thing. So, what if we all try to do a eating contest?
Man, I'm down for it, man. I'm down. If I got to pay for the food, though, I don't know. We got to see, man. But we got to take a commercial break. For everybody who listened to my 3 minutes of
Yeah.
rambling, I appreciate it. Bro, I was saying some of the wildest stuff. I,
Oh,
I I I said I won a championship with Kobe. Like I was just lying, bro. But we got to take a commercial break. We'll be right back. Real Labs, we're Radio 104.1. Back Real Labs, Real Radio 104.1, your nightcap of comedy. My name is Ken Miller, aka four-time NBA champion with the Los Angeles Lakers back in the early 2000s. I know some of y'all gonna be like, nah, that's a lie. Go find the videos ain't out there because this is when they was recording stuff on VHS, and VHS don't exist no more. Join the virtual studio with my boy Patricio. James and Miguel are off tonight, but we should be back on tomorrow. We were looking for stuff to talk about, man, and this story came across our timeline. I don't know if you guys are fans of Wheel of Fortune, but looks like Wheel of Fortune host Pat Sajak's daughter Maggie will be, I guess it's a sit-in, or is she taking over for Vanna White as the new Vanna person that turns the letters?
the letter turner.
Is she taking over, or is she
No,
just
she's sitting in. So when I was looking at this article, I didn't know that his daughter was so heavily involved with their social media, and apparently, like she had done this beforehand. I think taking her father's place for a celebrity episode.
okay?
So, but like when I thought that they were finally gonna like retire Vanna White, because like Vanna White been doing this thing
Both
since
of them. They
forever.
both been on that show forever, like forever.
I can't think of anyone else turning those letters. I really can't, and I don't know anything else about Vanna White. All she does is just touch it, touch it, and that's it.
I had to look to see who was the longest running game show host, and of course it's Pat
Is it?
Sajak.
I was gonna say, was it? I was gonna go with the
Yeah,
Price is Right, Bob Barker.
Pat Sajak and Vanna White hold the record for the longest. It looks like 35 years.
That's insane. Imagine working with somebody for 35 years, Ken. Can you picture that?
Man, let's see. Hold up, maybe longer than that one. Quite as long.
Yeah, because like I'm 37. I was born in '85, so it, I can't remember anybody else outside of Pat Sajak and Vanna White.
Yeah. So she's just sitting in for a little bit. She's
Oh,
not.
okay.
I'm asking you. So she's not taking
So
over.
so yeah, so what I'm seeing here is like, yeah, she's sitting in as part of the celebrity Jeopardy for that week. But it's funny to like bring your kids in on this stuff, Ken. So like I remember a few episodes ago you were talking about how you would bring your kids to certain comedy nights, right?
Yeah, back when they were young kids. Yeah.
Yeah. Like do you see your kids like going down that route of, going into comedy?
I hope not.
Yeah.
I hope not. Real quick though, so Alex Trebek in 2014 set the world record hosting the most episodes, beating Bob Barker, and then 2019 Pat Sajak took it over, doing 35 years. His Price is Right.
Okay.
So yeah, Pat Sajak is the dude, followed by Trebek and then Bob Barker. I do. I'll be real with you, man. I love stand up. I do. I wouldn't want to put my kids into this, man. Like I
Is
just the grind of it and mentally how to mentally the mental aspect of it. Like because people just see the finished work. You know what I mean?
mhm.
Like when you come to a comedy show, you see the finished work a stand-up comic. I wouldn't want my kids to go through what I go like, for instance, I got an issue right now with an open mic where some comic got on stage and was blasting me on stage because that person got bumped to the next week. Like that something
What?
we've been doing for years. But instead of just calling me and being like, hey man, or texting me like, hey, I didn't like that I was bumped. They took their time to get on stage to dog me. You know what I mean? Like, or trying to get booked at shows. You know what I mean? And you seeing comedians that you're 100 times funnier than getting booked. You know that,
I
or the fact that the money is just bad. I know any of you guys that follow me. I've been doing the I don't want to go back to work comedy tour, but I'm about to do the. Guess what? I got to go back to work comedy tour because comedy just doesn't pay me well. Now, it's
yeah.
some comics out there making some money and they've made better, different moves than me. LA, going to New York, social media game a little better. They know somebody that knows something about it. You know what I mean? And I just kind of been in this Florida Southeast lane. You know what I mean? So
Y-
I
yeah,
would hope my kids wouldn't
and
want to do this.
no, and I don't understand how someone could get upset, getting on that bump list because, okay, get here earlier. Get here earlier. If you want to go up, get there earlier. I When I do the open mic at graffiti, I always have people showing up like right on time, and then the ones who come in late, yeah, I'll get a little bit like, oh man, can you bump me up? I got to do this. I'm like, no, I'm sorry, man. You got to respect the list. You have to
Yeah.
respect the list.
Yeah, and speaking of comedy, if you ain't doing nothing Thursday night, I'm at the Orlando Improv doing a brand new 15 minutes, doing it for the gram. Use code word gram on the Improv website to get free tickets. Dude, I try not to. I know we talk a lot about comedy on this show because we are all comedians. I try to stay away from it because people out there listening. I know I would think you would be tired of us talking about it, but man, it's just I was talking to a comic earlier this morning. I was just like, man, like there's times with comedy where I'm like, I'm over this.
hmm
Like I'm truly over this. I'm done with this. Then there are times where I'm like, man, bro, ain't nothing better than this. This is the greatest job on earth.
Well, I mean,
But
in any field and anywhere you're gonna put your heart and soul into, there's always gonna be some ups and downs. And Ken, I mean, with all due respect, I mean you are the godfather of Orlando comedy. The way that I hear other comics talk about you, and the moment like you walk in, like last night when we were at other bar, the moment you walked in, like the host Alex was like, "Oh, is that Ken Miller?" Like it's
even though
immediately.
he gave me the light. I said, boy, you don't like Ken Miller.
You don't like Ken Miller?
And the crazy thing is, I had to let comments know I'm joking because he was like, I'm so sorry. I said, man, I'm just kidding, dog. I'm joking, dude. It's like 25 comments on the list. I'm just messing with you, bro. I was like, did you just like me, son?
No, I lost it. And hey, we heard some material from you, some new material from you last night, and yo, I'm I'm excited, man. This is
Me,
you're
me
gonna have a great
too. Now
great time.
I just need to get it all together, man, all together. But we jumped off subject. Let's get back to it. So Sajak's daughter Maggie is hosting, not hosting, but turning in
Me
letters.
turn the
So
letters.
so it got me to thinking, like, what game show, if you could host it, what game show would you host?
Honestly, I would love, love, love to host because growing up, it was a show that I would watch during summer break, and I would love to do The Price is Right.
Okay.
And seeing those people run up, jumping up and down, and everything, like being able to give that kind of excitement to someone, being in entertainment, you already know, Ken. When that joke delivers and you hear that laughter, you
Yeah.
know, it's a drug, and being able to see all these people run out, jumping around, having a good time, spinning the big wheel at the end. Yeah, I would love, love, love to host Price is Right. What about you?
Yeah, mine would be Family Feud.
Oh, okay.
Cause I love it. I love Family Feud. I love watching it, and I feel like I can be me. I can be witty with it. Kind
Yeah.
of how Steve Harvey is. Like I feel like I can be witty with that show and be Ken and be funny and be myself with it.
I feel like you would tear people up on that show
Yeah,
with any stupid response.
yeah, yeah. Cause I watch Steve and I'm like, man, bro, I know he having so much fun up there.
Oh
I
yeah,
know he
no.
having so much fun up there. But I tell you what, I wouldn't host.
Mm.
I wouldn't host Jeopardy.
Ooh,
Cause that's
actually,
too much reading.
ooh, I can't believe I forgot about that.
That's too much reading, bro.
I I would
I
do.
always wonder.
I would totally do Jeopardy.
I always wonder if Alex Trebek knew any of the answers.
I would say over the years, like he had picked up some knowledge, but like going into it, I mean, because you have all the writers for the show, write up all the questions. He just reads them, and there you go. But like, I would presume that Alex Trebek was a well knowledge, well versed individual. I mean, if it was an act, then hey, by all means, give that man the Oscar.
Yeah, but yeah, it'd probably be definitely a Family Feud for me because I like it. It's fun. Like I said, when you see Steve on there, his personality, I'm like, okay, I could do something like that.
Hmm. And no, it's funny you bring up the what do you call it? Jeopardy. I love how Jeopardy every season, like they're trying to top what they did last year with bringing back like the
Yeah,
Tournament of Champions. It's always a Tournament of Champions, and then like the latest one they got coming up, it's literally the same people that they had last year, and it's like the ultimate challenge of champions kind of thing. Like they just keep adding a new word to the tournament, and I'm like, it these people are smart. These people are incredibly smart, and you're just exploiting their knowledge.
yeah. I do. Only time I'm good on Jeopardy is when they do like the kids Jeopardy. Regular Jeopardy, I might get one or two answers right, but kids Jeopardy, I'm like, bro, I'm buzzing in.
I I do pretty decent. I like doing the adult Jeopardy and the Tournament of Champions because over the years of all the crazy stuff that I've watched, all the movies and books, there is so much useless information up here that I it comes out during Jeopardy.
That's funny, bro. Yeah, yeah. They should do a Jeopardy for like just stupid, like not stupid, but people who ain't like that. That you know what I mean? Like like
Welcome to mediocre Jeopardy.
mediocre Jeopardy. Yeah, it's like so. You know how it'd be like this person ran through the wall and it's red, and you be like the
Who
Kool Aid Man.
who is Kool Aid?
Who is Kool Aid Man? this,
I,
this person right here said can't stop, won't stop. Who is P. Diddy? Like I need that Jeopardy.
no, you see, I love it how when Saturday Night Live does Black Jeopardy,
Black Jeopardy, yeah.
and I feel like you could probably pull off like
Yeah.
an actual
I
Black Jeopardy.
I need that. I need that Jeopardy with the simple answers, bro. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm down for that. Be like, how much
Uh,
gas you put in the car if you going to see a girl? What is 1 gallon?
Well, you gotta get back in time before
Yeah.
homegirl gets back.
And we'll
What
be
is
like,
$5?
hey, yeah, boop, boop, boop. Yeah, man, you took too long to buzz in, yo. And what is $5?
Damn, you remember when $5 used to get you somewhere?
Man, let me tell you something. $5 get you when people, hey man, give me a ride across town. I give you $5. Gas
I
is 99 cents, bro. I
hmm
remember when I first bought my car, gas was 99 cents in 1995. Gas
Oh
was
damn.
99 cents. $10 fill your car, bro. Not no
The
more.
I was when I left downtown last night. I was walking to I'm in my car, and I'm trying to light up a cigarette. I don't know how many lighters I've lost over the years, but somehow they just keep vanishing. And I pull up to Orange Avenue and Jefferson, and I see these two gentlemen just standing there. I'm like, "Do y'all, can I bum a lighter?" They come up to me and they're like, "Can we get a ride?" And I'm like, "Where are y'all going?" And luckily it was like maybe like 6 minutes from downtown. But I'm like, that's fine. Paid forward. I gave him a ride. We went around up downtown, then dropped him off on Orange Ave and Colonial. And the guy gets out, he gives me a $5 bill. I'm like, that literally just covered the entire trip around downtown Orlando with just that $5 bill. But I gotta say, I don't know where I was going with that. I lost it, so
I
my
don't know
bad.
where you're going, but we got a minute left. We got to get up out of here. Patricio, don't you ever in your life again pick up two random dudes on the corner and give them no ride, bro. Do you not watch Unsolved Mysteries? You about to be an episode on a crime podcast, bro. What is
You'll be
wrong,
watching an
man?
episode like that's where Patricio went.
Man, where you at this weekend? I'm so mad at you.
I am gonna be at the Jellyfish Jam at the Plaza Live. It is the SpongeBob Raver, starting at 8 o'clock this Saturday night at the Plaza Live.
Cool. And Thursday night, I'm at the Orlando Improv doing it for the gram. 15 new minutes. With 15 newish minutes. I'm gonna sprinkle some old stuff in there as well. And me, a few comics in Orlando. Go to improvorlando.com. Use the code word Graham, and you can get up to 10 free tickets. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. James and Miguel should be back tomorrow. Join the virtual studio with Patricio. I'm Ken Miller. Patricio, do the honors.
Take your ass to bed.
Good night, family.